Hello YouTube, this is Bowtied Media. Today we've got a brand new reaction. It is ILLENIUM. It is also featuring Spiritbox. Shivering. Shivering. I have not done an ILLENIUM react or video, I think, on this channel. Actually, I did I think my second video ever talked about ILLENIUM and the Ascend remixes, I believe. Yeah, so this is the first time doing anything else. A little bit of context. I was a really big ILLENIUM fan. I loved his earlier albums. His first stuff I thought was great. I thought it progressively got a little more poppy, a little more commercial friendly, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. Felt a little more repetitive, a little more derivative, and to a point now where I'm not happy with ILLENIUM. I'm not happy with the stuff he's producing. And maybe it's just the whole melodic dubstep scene in general for me right now. It just feels derivative is the best way I can put it. I feel like I've heard the same song a bajillion times. We've just overdone mellow dub in every capacity. So we will see what this song is like, though. I'm going in with neutral expectations. We'll see how we land in the end. But yeah, let's just hop into it. This is my first listen / reaction to Shivering by ILLENIUM featuring Spiritbox. Okay, very different start. Okay.
Feels like an echo in the dark. You see what you wanna see. Fingertips wrapped around my heart. This is a wandering kind. Cool blood when it opens and closes. I'm a sickness inside of your mind. And nothing can bleed when I'm frozen. Can you feel me shivering in the corners of your heart? Just a frozen memory to remind you who we were. All this time I burned alive till you found someone else. So every time you think of me, can you feel me shivering? 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 Can you feel me shivering?
Long build-in. Feels a little more uncommon for ILLENIUM nowadays.
So every time you think of me, can you feel me shivering?
Wow. Okay. Going for like that rock, that electro rock style.
I know, we're scared to see why we became a tragedy. I know, we're scared to see why a tragedy. So every time you think of me, can you feel me shivering? Can you feel me shivering?
Okay. Shivering, featuring Spiritbox by ILLENIUM. Okay, my thoughts. So it wasn't really mellow dub. It was, but it was a little more rock influenced, a little more electro rock, which is a style we also have seen ILLENIUM do a lot recently. With or I wouldn't say a ton recently, but with the Fallen Embers album, there was a decent portion of it that kind of had these rock influences, that had this rock atmosphere or tone to it. And my assumption is Spiritbox would be part of the reason for this style. I don't know anything about Spiritbox, but apparently on Spotify they're from Vancouver, which is close to where I live. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know if their style is that. They clearly were vocal features, so they do some bit of yelling, some bit of screaming. I don't know if that's their big thing. If they helped production-wise here, it doesn't seem like it, but. Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed. This it feels so formulaic. It feels so formulaic at this point, of just a more commercial first drop, a more intense second drop, and then a blending of the two in the third. And so it's a style that I think works really well in some capacity, but it just feels so formulaic with the melodic dubstep sound or the more electro rock style aspect that ILLENIUM has done. I'm not also personally a fan of this kind of style of rock singing in just that capacity, and so that's a bit of a turnoff for me personally. So even though I wouldn't even say even though, but I would just say it's maybe not for me. Maybe it's just not for me. I would love to know your guys' opinions because this is something that doesn't hit with me. So someone that does like this more rocky style, someone that likes a little bit of the screaming, do you enjoy this? Is this something that you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing? To me, this just feels like it's still very derivative ILLENIUM. There really hasn't been a whole ton of innovation in his sound as of late in the last couple of years. But yeah. With that, I think I'll leave it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. I seriously would love to know your guys' in-depth opinion on this song in particular. Just because, other than some of my other stuff, because I don't know if this is just a not for me song or if it's just like actually not a great song. So I would really love to know your guys' opinions on this. But with that, that concludes the video. I'm Bowtied Media, and I will see you guys in another video.